Yo, what's going on, guys? Doug Censor Martin here. Hope you guys are having a great day. First and foremost, I just want to say yesterday, if you guys did watch this video in the very beginning, it cut out at like 3 minutes in. Literally don't have any idea why. I posted the video. I thought we did a good job explaining what's going on right now and the title of what the video is. And then all of a sudden, I uploaded, I checked, I skipped through the video, I looked at everything, it looked fine. And then when I clicked upload, for whatever reason, at 3 minutes in, it just completely went black. There was no audio, there was no voice, there was no video, there was nothing. And I don't have my camera, and my dad was already gone, so I couldn't film it. So I had to come back to my dad's house. I'm actually at my dad's house today. That's what this review is right now. This is FaZe Censor's house over here.
What's up?
If you guys don't know, he hasn't been making videos recently. We're going to talk about that in a second, but I just wanted to just recap everything that's been going on in my life and just talk to you guys about a couple of things that have been really important. Things
I think I know what it was with the camera.
What?
Halloween. Spooky.
Oh yeah, guys, look at my braces, look. I got these orange wires in today from my braces, but I just want to let you guys know like how I've been feeling recently, these last few months. I haven't really been talking about it at all. I've been really, I don't know, like, I love to be honest with you guys, and I love to tell you guys what's going on in my life, but there's certain things that I like to keep private as well. I think I do a good job balancing like my actual life and then my social life and my YouTube life and everything else. I think I do it really good, but these are things that have been really just on my mind a lot and really just stressing me out. And I never am one to complain. I'm never one to like constantly think about negative thoughts, but for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, but randomly throughout my day, I just snap into this thought in my head, and it just really bothers me, and I just want to tell you guys how I'm feeling. So I was just in LA and I was in Mexico. I had a great time there, and I was talking to some of the guys about this, and one of the FaZe members was telling me, he's like, dude, I know exactly how you're feeling because I went through it too. And what I'm talking about is this moving process. I mean, I started looking at homes 10 months ago, and then my first house didn't work out. It was the most stressful thing I've ever been in my life. Just buying a house in general has just been really stressful. It's been really difficult, I guess. It's been a lot of work. I'm not trying to complain. I'm not trying to make excuses for it. I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm so ungrateful that I'm buying my own house. Like, that's freaking awesome.
It's a long, tedious process.
Yeah, it's a long, tedious process, and just so many things have been going on. I've been moving to my mom's house, and I don't know, I just feel so overwhelmed all the time, and I just feel like so insecure about like my living location. Like, I moved from Mexico for a few days to LA and like jumping around house to house, and I feel like lonely, like moving around all these homes all the time and only spending a few days with a few people all the time, and it's just been eating at me. And
you can stay here. You can sleep with the fishes.
Yeah, so that's not happening, by the way, Dad. No. But
it might be better than that.
But that's not like obviously that's not the reason I'm talking about this and making this video. Like, that's one of the reasons. But the biggest reasons is like not only that, but then my dad's been going through a lot of stuff too. We're going to talk about that in a second. My mom also, like, she's afraid that she might have something bad. She might, I don't know, like, cancer runs in my family, guys. My little cousin had leukemia. My grandma died of cancer. My grandpa died of cancer. My mom's been worried about having cancer for the longest time ever. Like, she is deemed cancer-free, and then something happens to her, and then she freaks out, and she doesn't know. And then, again, she's deemed cancer-free, and then something happens again, and then she panics, and, like, it's just all the time, like, something's going on. And then a few months ago, I'd say, like, back in May or so, my dad developed this really bad problem, and we just found out yesterday. I apologize, but these last few months have been really stressful because everyone in my family's been really sick. I went through a sickness, but my dad especially, he had a really bad scare too. Like, my dad, you could explain it better than me because you've been dealing with it, but if you want, you can just go ahead.
Basically, there was some early warning signs for it. It started out with when I was shoveling a couple of years ago. I thought I strained something in my neck and I had a pinched nerve. I said it before in my videos about, getting the health insurance, and I wasn't able to get it and all that stuff. And I mentioned about my pinched nerve in my neck. That was like one of the early warning signs. I started feeling like pins and needles in my right hand. But anyway, back in May, beginning of June, I woke up one morning and my whole right side was all blown up, and I couldn't move. I couldn't even get out of bed. So I went to the emergency medical care. They basically took my money and said, go to the emergency room. Ridiculous.
Time, man.
So I went there, and then the medical bills mounted and everything. Bottom line is, they were worried that I might have either leukemia or lymphoma. So they had to like rule out all these things, and I've been going for many tests. And I got to tell you, for about 5 or 6 weeks, I was just on like aspirin. And Arlene was dressing me in the morning.
Arlene's my girlfriend, if you guys didn't know.
Arlene Nails, you guys have seen her before in our videos or whatever. She was helping me get up and out for work in the morning. I was doing a lot of driving. I actually drove up to Massachusetts, at a 12-hour ride, round trip, on just ibuprofen with a pain level of 94.
And keep in mind, like, I remember he called me, and I've been talking to my dad, like, in the beginning of my life, I really didn't talk to my dad too much on the phone, maybe every maybe like twice a year I'd like talk to my dad. I wouldn't see him that often, but now for the last like 4 or 5 years, my dad and I talk a lot, almost every day on the phone. And then one day he just called me. He's like, son, I don't know what's going on, but I can't move the right side of my body. I remember seeing him. We went out to Buffalo Wild Wings, me, Yannette, Arlene, and my dad. And my dad looked like a cripple. He looked like he was 170 years old. He was walking, and he couldn't even walk. Like, it took him like 5 minutes to get up over a seat. And a couple weeks before that, when we're in the house process, we're looking at homes, my dad was fine. Like, there was nothing wrong. And then all of a sudden, he's like, son, I can't move. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm in so much pain.
And basically, you know, they had to rule out cancer, so I went for all these blood tests, and we just got the final ones back. There's no cancer in me, so that's good. So now we're moving on with the, we got to treat the arthritis. They don't know if it's a form of arthritis, they don't know if it's rheumatoid. Whatever it was a bad one. And right now they got me on steroids, low doses of steroids, which is driving me crazy. It's called prednisone. I don't recommend it to anybody. It's horrible. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. You like speed 1 minute and you crash in the next, and you feel like you're always sick or something. I don't know. I don't like it. So they're going to be putting me on something else. I have a doctor's appointment Wednesday. We're going to start hunting this thing down and getting it done. But I do have a quick story. One of the quick stories that I had was with Arlene, and it was quite funny. She was, like I mentioned, she was helping me get up out of bed and everything.
You can't get up out of bed in the morning. So
it hurt to get on the toilet. I mean, it was painful.
Like squat down and like get on the toilet.
Your bones would hurt. Your bones.
Your actual bones?
My bones hurt. I mean, everything hurts tremendously. And I didn't have the strength to get up off the toilet, so I screamed for her. Arlene, I need a hand. And I hear faintly from the bedroom, no fucking way. She thought she wanted me to wipe my ass or something. But it was hilarious. But anyway, that was the funny thing I could take out of it. But look, arthritis, it's horrible, guys. And especially what I have, it's painful. I've never been in... I'm not a crier. I'll say rub dirt in it. I soldier through. I just press on. I don't like taking pills and stuff like that, but man, this thing got me. This thing got me good, so...
Yeah, and I know, like, everyone's different, and there's something I want to just get, like, a bottom line message, but just going forward, like, I got my braces put in a month and a half ago. I don't need braces. I just want to have really straight teeth, and they were like, this is going to be really painful. This is going to be really painful, and even if it is painful, like, when I got my eyes, too, when I did LASIK eye surgery...
That spooks me.
They cut my eyes open. I was wide awake watching them cut my eyes. It was the cringiest thing ever, and it hurt. But I was like, this is just something I decided to do. I'm going to get this done. And I feel like, obviously, I haven't had the worst. Like, you had worse pain than me. I'm sure some of you guys out there know somebody or have experienced really bad pains. And I guess, like, the bottom thing that I could say is, like, a lot of things you can't control. Like, my grandma and grandpa, they both died of cancer. They were big. My grandpa was a big smoker. My grandma never went to the doctor. The biggest thing I could get away from this and to give to you guys, and the reason I wanted to talk about this, was not only to get my emotions out and tell you guys how I'm feeling, because it's really difficult for me to just pick up a camera every day when I think my dad has cancer, when my mom thinks she has cancer. When I was really sick for like a week, about 2 weeks ago, I was really sick for a week. This house thing, like, I don't know, just I feel everything is just piling up on me, and it's so difficult for me to, like, come off to you guys as if I'm like extremely motivated and happy to make a video and to tell you guys about my life, because my channel really is about my life, and it's important that I tell you guys what's going on in my life, because that level of transparency that we have with each other is really important to me, and it makes me motivated to get up every single day and talk to you guys. So that's why I wanted to talk to you guys about this. But the main message I want to get across: a lot of things are not in your control, but there's also things that you can control, like eating healthy, sticking to a good diet. Obviously, go out, enjoy your life, eat pizza, have popcorn, do what you want to do, like whatever. But
everything in moderation.
Everything in moderation, guys. Like, I'm so lucky that I've seen a lot of people around me have to suffer through bad things, and I try to take the positive out of it. So for me, like, I've seen people, my grandpa died of cancer. He was a huge smoker. Never in my life have I smoked a cigarette. Would never do that stuff. Stay away from drugs. Like, I remember growing up in school, they would say, stay away from drugs, stay away from drugs. And I didn't really understand what drugs were, but now, as I'm growing up and I'm seeing people going through life and seeing people who...
Some of your friends have died.
Some people I know have, like, seriously been in a lot of trouble. This girl I grew up with ended up being literally, like, a crackhead. It's insane to me, and I grew up with her. My mom used to babysit, you know, so, like, it's just really bad, guys, and just... do everything you can to, like, live a good, healthy lifestyle, drink a lot of water, eat a lot of vegetables. I didn't start eating vegetables till 2 years ago,
He didn't
guys.
eat his broccoli tonight.
Yeah, the broccoli was a little bit mushy. I didn't want to eat it. But, guys, like, I want to end this on a good note. I want to let you guys know what's going on in my life. But the most important thing is that my dad's okay.
We're good.
Everything's okay with him. He's got to figure out what this problem is with the arthritis. I just want to
get back on the channel too soon. So.
Yeah, so if you guys want to subscribe to my dad, I'll leave a link in the description below. The house, I'm ready to close on the house ASAP. It's going to be up to
it's gonna be a lot of
things
fun.
that are not in my control. But it's gonna be so much fun. We're gonna be completely renovating this house. So what I'm planning on is giving you guys a house tour of what the house looks like just the main structure of it, because everything's gonna be outside. And there's gonna be some renovations I'm doing. So I'm gonna do like a house tour before, and then I'll show you guys some of the things that we buy for it. And then when it's finished, I'll give you guys a complete house tour. I'm hoping to have the construction done in 2 weeks. Like I said, I'm ready to close today. Like, what time is it right now? It's 6:40. I'm ready to close at 6:42. Okay, I'm
45. We need a few minutes to get there.
Yeah, so we got to drive over there. So I want to close on this house. I want to get in this house more than anyone else in the world. I want to start playing World War II. I want the house to be ready for World War II so that I can be grinding. And I want to let you guys know what's going on Call of Duty. I can't do any of it yet, but again, I just wanted to get all these emotions off of me because it's been really just eating at me, just stressing and it's
He's
just
all
things. Right. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
My dad's okay.
We're gonna have fun. I can't wait to do the house.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun. I can't wait till you guys see those videos. I can't wait to make those videos.
Can I give him a little hint? We're gonna do a pool. We're doing walkways. We're doing floors.
We're doing a lot.
We're doing a bathroom.
We're doing a lot.
A kitchen remodel. It's gonna be like this new house with Doug Censor.
It's like
Doug and Papa
this
Censor
is really like building my dream house.
It's gonna be cool.
And it's actually
Dude,
happening.
he's got a wet bar.
Yeah, I got some really big plans for this place. I have so many different things I want to do, but
it's gonna be cool.
Again, everything's okay. I just want to let this all off my chest and tell you guys how I feel. I have a skit coming out tomorrow at the FaZe House that I made. I'm gonna edit that probably tomorrow because Yannette's coming in tonight. So a lot of big things in plan. I can't wait to get started with everything. I feel a lot better now that I've made this and talked to you guys about all these things. And if you guys have any good comments to say for my dad or anyone else in my family or myself,
thanks, guys.
Let me know in the comments down below. I seriously appreciate it.
I'll be back.
Yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching.
Remember, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Papa Censor.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. As always, everybody, it's been your boy Doug Censor Martin.
Use code Censor, 10% off G Fuel.
Thank you guys again so much for watching. Hope you guys all have a great day. It's been your boy Doug Censor Martin.
And Papa Censor. Goodbye! Peace.